specifically on the defensive end of the floor, and you're not being the best possible version of yourself as a team collectively, that is not a good sign. But it's only one game, and you still have a lot of games left remaining to fix that. But don't take that lightly because teams are watching, and you can't come putting out that type of performance.
What do you think about the 76ers losing this one? Having won 6 straight going in.
If Caron Butler's sitting there in the locker room and he says that after a loss like this, I'm going to take more stock in what he's saying. Jimmy hasn't won big. Yeah. He doesn't know how to do this yet at a big level, going deep into the playoffs. So he's still trying to figure it out as well. I like guys that respond this way and take some ownership in it. But look, they're all trying to figure this out. Every last one of those guys on the Sixers, even JJ. JJ's probably been the has the most playoff experience, but they need more guys to step up.
Yeah, Trae Young, 21 points, 8 assists in the first half. And it seemed like Philadelphia did adjust, but what did he do well early in the game besides hitting that game winner?
Well, I would say just doing a combination of many things, and you're going to see it right here. First off, check this out. The kid, look, the little stutter step, a little introduction to hip-hop, you see he got that glow because he's connected. And then you're going to see this. Whoop! You got to guard him. And then look, freezing one of the best defenders in the game, Jimmy Butler. Has to be honest. Easily a foul right there. Got pushed in the back. Still converted on the 2 points. And then look, downhill. Got Joel Embiid to commit. Sweeping pass to Alex. And he's able to finish. Now look, this is the part of the game which I love. Making himself available. Pushed Jimmy Butler off. Got open. Sweep through. And what did he do?
Floated him right into the basket.
Yeah, and then he pushed the world down.
Pushed the world down. That's what he does.
He was ready for that moment. And like we said, Rex, a lot of guys, especially young guys, they're trying to build their way out. That kid belongs, just like we was featuring him last year on the collegiate level. The spotlight was on him again on this stage. He stepped up big in a major way.
Terrific last set play by Lloyd Pierce, too.
Yes.
A terrific guard with a terrific performance that became a theme here in this first segment on tonight's show because the Boston Celtics, Kyrie Irving, his 27th birthday, Kim Walker was like, I got some gifts for you in my game. But here's Kyrie striking first. So the question for you, Karan, who did it better? Okay, you see Kyrie there.
I like the left hand, but I got to go with Cardiac Kimber because he's from where? UConn!
Rex, you agree? Who did it better?
I got Kimba on this one. I can't go against UConn right now. Not here on this set.
Scary moment in the second quarter. First round draft pick Robert Williams goes down. He left the game with a lower back contusion. Did not return.
That's a long, high jumping drink of water there, Robert Williams. I hope he's okay.
Celtics ahead by 1. We move now to the second half.
Be well, young fellas.
It's Kyrie Irving. Great performance, 31 points, 6 assists. Left wide open, making him pay.
Since he shot that from P3 then.
Hornets down by 7, playing some defense. Kimber Walker on the break, and you can see him developing. Miles Bridges.
Don't mean, just throw it anywhere.
Well, that's one high flyer. How about another young player? This guy for the Celtics coming off the bench, Jaylen Brown, taking the absolute dime in finishing. 29 points for Brown.
Good hand.
Yeah, good catch.
Wow.
Celtics with a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter, and then Cardiac Kimber from UConn strikes, Karan.
That's what happened when your team on life support and you're going in the fourth quarter and you need somebody to save your life. Cardiac time. Look at this. Little introduction to hip-hop. Get over here. Mortal Kombat. Snatch back. And then look, I'm going to get the switch to bump right in front of the bench. Ha-ha! Hey, Jeremy, show me some love. Yeah, I'll see you.
Oh, yeah. And we won a national championship together. Kimber Walker, 18 of his 36 came in the fourth quarter. But that's a turnover right there. Jason Tatum goes down hard, grimacing. Left the game with a bruised lower back. Will be evaluated tomorrow. Celtics have a chance to tie the game. Terry Rozier. No good. And the Hornets, they come out on top. 124-117. The comeback victory on Kyrie Irving's birthday. Walker and Kyrie Irving.
Kemba, what a win tonight. Take us through basically that last minute, those last couple of possessions. What was running through your mind as you kept making shot after shot down the stretch?
Being aggressive, just trying to get him up, really. Whenever I got an open look, trying to stick to my routine, take the shots that I work on. And tonight I was very fortunate. No shots are going down the stretch.
Game was over in the beginning of the fourth quarter. Took our foot off the gas pedal. Got to a 5-point game. Momentum shifted from there.
The way this team has a habit of blowing leads, can you fix that problem by the time the playoffs come around?
We have guys that we're not in the lineup right now, so that would also help. So judge us when we have our full lineup. But obviously when we come out and play like this with a bunch of young guys down the stretch, figuring things out, things are bound to happen, but it's no excuses.
Is it going like that? How tough is he to stop?
It's one-on-one. Have pride. Down the stretch, try to come in and help as much as possible. We should have probably trapped him a little bit more like every other team does in the league. But we didn't. Torches us every time we play him, so it's no surprise.
Those veterans that Kyrie's referring to, Al Horford was out, Aaron Baines out, Gordon Hayward out. But the Celtics, you see them trying to clinch a playoff spot, 5th in the East, and they fall to a Hornets team currently not in the playoff picture. Rex, what do you make of what Kyrie said?
I don't particularly like it. At first he said it's one-on-one, you got to have pride, but then we should double team him like the rest of the league.
Double team Kemba Walker, yep.
Yeah, and so a little bit of a mixed message there. Obviously he's hurting after a loss, a painful loss, one that they needed. Charlotte is kind of on life support now. They may have needed it more, and Kemba stepped up in a big way.
Yeah, and he did address that Kemba is a guy that torches them. I don't know what his average is against the Boston Celtics every time they play, but he said he torches us every time he plays us. So you probably want to see some type of game plan a little different, when you're playing against the Charlotte Hornets, because you don't want him to get accustomed to being accustomed. You want to throw different looks at him, So if he's coming off a pick and roll, you probably want to get a red or a blitz to get the ball out of his hand and make somebody else beat you. But he's shown, time and time again that he can score at a rapid rate, and tonight he was able to beat him.
Shown time and time again he can score at a rapid rate. Makes me think of a guy that turned back the hands of time. Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirkie!
Gave it to the Golden State Warriors
Like the way
in
he
the
did that.
Bay.
Woo!
And Damian Lillard against the Detroit Pistons without C.J. McCollum. That's up next. You're watching Game Time.
From the Red Robin Kitchens, destined to be a breakout burger, the El Ranchero.